Hello everyone and welcome to our today's tutorial where we shall look at word art in Microsoft Office. And word art is a tool that is used to make decorative text. For example, when you look at this title or heading which reads Gombe Bora Company, when you look at it, it has been decorated because it is not in a straight line. You can see here it is starting, going up, down, then up again. When you look at another text, for example, very uniform distributors is also another heading that has been edited using word art. And another one is Zintech Company Limited. The heading has also been formatted using word art. So let's look at how we insert, format and transform word art in Microsoft Word. Before we continue, make sure you click the like button, you subscribe to our channel and you click the bell to get notifications. Let's first start by inserting a word art, and we shall use this example, very uniform distributors. So to insert word art, we click on insert, then on this arrow here we have the word art icon. So we click on this arrow and select any A and click on it. For example, let's click on the second one. Then we type our text, which is very uniform distributors. So we are done with inserting our word art, and you can see that our word art is in a single sentence, not in two sentences. So to make our word art a single sentence, we drag this dot behind or this dot forward to expand the area which is covered by our word art. So we drag this forward and our word art is now in a single sentence. So let's proceed to format our word art. There are different types of formats that can be applied to word art, and they include text fill and text outline, which changes the color of your word art. For example, you can see that our word art is black. Then we have text transformation, which changes the word art either to bend or to curve. For example, you can see that our word art is curving up and down. So let's proceed and insert those formats. And to format word art, you first click on it to open the shape formatting tab, which is here. Then we click on format. We shall start by changing our word art fill to black. So to change our word art fill color to black, we first highlight all the text. So we place our cursor at the start of the sentence, then we drag all the way to the end and we have highlighted our text. On this first A here, which is the text fill tab, we click on this drop down arrow to select the color, and our word art is black, so we click on black, which is here. Again, we select the shape outline, which is the second A here, so we click on this drop down arrow to select the outline, which is also black, so we click on black again. And now we are done with changing the shape fill and shape outline of our text. Let's proceed to apply this transformation, and we proceed again. We highlight text, then we click on the shape formatting tab, then we click on this last A here, which is text effect, and we select our last option, which is transformation. And these are the different types of transformations that we have. You can see when we place our cursor in one of the styles, our text shape is changing. So we select the one that fits our text, which looks like this. It is going up, down, then up again. So we select the one that fits us, and it is this one here, this one, then you click on it, and now your text transformation has been applied to your text. So let's proceed and look at this other example, which is Zintech Company Limited. We shall start by inserting the word art. So we click on insert, then we come to word art, select any A and type. You can drag it and place it below here. Then type Zintech Company Limited. Zintech Company Limited. Now, when you look at our text, Limited is below Zintech Company. So we come here and click enter so that Limited can be below Zintech Company like that. Then we proceed to apply text effect, whereby our text fill is black and our text outline is black. So we click on the first A to insert the text fill, which is black that looks like white. So we select this one, that is after highlighting our text. So we select that one. Then the main thing is to change the transformation. You can see it is like a V. So we click on this last A here, then we click on this drop down arrow, then we select transformation and select our transformation, and automatically you can see it is this one. So we click on it and you can see our text resembles what we have here. So that is how we work with word art in Microsoft Word. Let's meet in our next tutorial.